Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Game of the Week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward... This is one both teams have had circled in the schedule since the start of the season. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. And the return starts from inside the 20. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. So the Baylor Bears offense comes on the field to open this game. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? But this guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
Not much on that play, brought down short. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker, which getting 4th down and inches. The Bears will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. It puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it, open.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid tackle. Able to get him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This line gets set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
And they'll give it to the back. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Hold it, open.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback drops back. Stiff arms the man. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. It's a quarterback keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So they keep the ball in the hands of the quarterback, but let him make a decision, and it works beautifully.
Yeah, that read option is dangerous because he can give that to the back or pull it. He read it perfectly. As they collapsed on the back, he gets around the corner, picks up the yards he needed for the first down.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The defense backed up against their own end zone.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Offense makes their way on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Second down play coming up. And they'll run it with the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground. And
here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here, you just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. What a chance for an interception there. Instead brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and goal upcoming. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Bennett. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
off the RPO, caught to the right. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Bears are on the move here. Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The throw complete to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. And the Bears will bring their punt team on the field now. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
You know, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Second down and long now from their own 6. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum.
It'll end up being a safety. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Bennett bringing pressure. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Incompletion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's caught. Touchdown, Baylor.
Love to watch his quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Bennett. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks and spring that touchdown loose.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll test the right side here. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And the single back takes the handoff. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And he pulls in the catch.
Well, this offensive line, you got to take your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. And you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
The ball carried by the quarterback. He's tagged.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
The back's got it. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handing off on the draw play. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
At the 13-yard line. Second down coming up.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking to scramble.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and medium. 3-25. Looking to pass, it's Bennett. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bears.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The shotgun handoff here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations.
Got space, looking to score. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Let's go.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second and long now at the 17. To the air, it's Bennett. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He flips it to the back across the middle. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. The Bears will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And a fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So after the incompletion, it's second down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that they had.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Took one last shot with no time on the clock, though. This game is over. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.